Yo, what is up, YouTube? CJ Sauce here, and we're back with another Madden 22 video. Today, we are talking a little bit about making some money, some being smart, being efficient. It's a big key to the No Money Spent series that I am running alongside this on the channel. If you haven't checked that out already, it's getting really good. We started off really bad, really down, and we have done nothing but turn it around. The team is competitive, the scheme is competitive, we're enjoying it, and we're MUT millionaires. Let's get right into this one. Listen, so as you guys can see, the overall is climbing, the levels are climbing, we're grinding, but more importantly for this video, we have become MUT millionaires. I was up at 1.2, we've made some upgrades, but we're trying to stay at around above 1 million coins, and I'm going to show you guys today how I did it, okay? And listen, it's not because I'm hoarding or anything like that. It's an 83 overall team, 84 overall on offense. Honestly, the team would be a lot better overall wise, but we're hoarding some golds here at middle linebacker and D tackle and D end positions. We've got 70s in those spots because those are positions that don't play. So really the team is better than the overall says that it is. So keep that in mind, and we have all of these coins. Let's talk about a couple of smart things you need to be doing. I'm going to give you 3 quick tips on how to get to 1 million coins, how to stay here, and how to continue to build a competitive team. Now, first and foremost is you need to take advantage of what the game gives you, okay? That's the first piece. I have, obviously, Ultimate Kickoff just came out a few minutes ago, but besides that, if you look here, I literally have every single solo challenge and solo star available done. I'm grinding, and you guys need to be grinding too. And listen, just doing those isn't going to get you the max level either. I'm only level 30, and I've put a lot of time grinding levels, but you need to take advantage of that. There have been so many good cards that I've gotten from solo challenges, from the max rewards being 87s, 88s, 89s, to using the pieces that you earn along the way to build up to Nick Bosa's and cards like that, and then use those cards to get Buda Bakers, and using what the game gives me to efficiently build. So make sure you're following along the No Money Spent series and you're paying attention to not only me completing the solo challenges, but smartly using my rewards to build better and competitive players. Okay, that's number one. Take what the game gives you, and this is sort of like 1B, still taking what the game gives you, but make sure you're actively looking at your missions tab, guys. There's a lot of stuff you can do on here. For example, grinding Camp Chancellor. If you know that you need to earn certain stats with him, for example, right here, like 80,000 passing yards, I'm only a little over halfway there. That's going to get you a bunch of things, right? That's going to get you the XP from doing all of those solos. That's going to get you this, obviously, to upgrade your cam, and it's going to unlock new levels, which will then get you more rewards. So again, doing what the game has given us, making sure we're looking at every last detail and taking advantage of the free things in the game to generate coins, levels, new players, and so that you can save your coins ultimately. So just take advantage of what the game gives you between challenges and missions and pay attention to that stuff. Now, this is the most important. This is going to be your second tip. This is what I'm going to call the most important thing here, and this is the biggest way that I've made coins. I've profited coins from this. I cannot stress this enough. You need to be doing this. So you guys are going to see on the screen here, this is a Google Doc spreadsheet. Myself and Up and Adam Gaming, he will be linked below. We keep track of this, we update it daily. This is basically just going to be your training values. So what the market's at, what training values are at, and what you should be doing. Now, there's a couple of pieces here that you need to understand. So let me explain it in detail first. It's going to show you your overall, what cards are, how much those cards quick sell training wise. So an 80 quick sells for 110 training, and so on and so forth, all the way down here. And then this is the price that it's selling for now. So this is unfiltered. This is just if I go to the market, search for an 80, this is what the price is going to be, which means people will buy your 80s for that price. Okay. And so then you're going to see that training point value. So this is going to show you that Reggie Bush is 91, is selling for 400,000 coins. It quick sells for 7,000 training, meaning that you get 57 gold coins per training is what the value is there. So you need to be paying attention to this. When you buy training, buy in these green cells. You only want to buy an 87 or an 83 or a 90 because those are the most efficient training values. You're maximizing your coins by doing that, okay? The next thing is, and this is what I think is the most important. So when you're cleaning out your binder or trying to get training and you're trying to decide, should I quick sell this card? Should I keep this card, or should I sell it for coins? This tip right here will make you the most coins of anything else in the game consistently throughout the year. Clean out your binder and look at this price to sell column. So if you have an 85, okay, and you search it on the auction house by clicking the left bumper, I will go through an example of this in 1 second when I'm done explaining this. And that 85 is selling for 45,000 or less. That means it is worth it to quick sell because that training value is lower than the minimum. That means that you can quick sell that for training and it will be cheaper than going and buying training at 57 per. If you sell it for more than 45,000 training, you're selling it for more than a 57 training value, meaning that you're profiting from a training standpoint. So when you clean out your binder, quick sell anything that is selling for less than this price to sell column and sell everything that is selling for more than this price to sell column. And then if you need training, just find the green cell and buy training at that price, okay? That's your second tip. So let me show you actually a quick example of that really fast. So here you go. You have an 80 overall AJ Hawk. And if you want to sell it on the spreadsheet, if you roll back, the spreadsheet says price to sell $69.95 or more. So I'm going to search him by clicking the left bumper here. He's selling for $8,500, which means that is above training value. Training is at 57 per. I will make more on training if I buy AJ Hawk at 8,500. Now, it is worth it to sell all my 80s at 7,000 or more. So I am profiting from a training standpoint on that one. Now, your third tip is going to be right here as well. This AJ Hawk is going for 8,500. Now, should I buy it? Is that considered a snipe? So what is sniping? Sniping is buying cards for less than they sell for. So in general, a card will sell for, let's say 8,500. If I buy it for less than 8,500, I can resell it to some guy who will pay 8,500 for it, and then I generate a profit. So now we're gonna go back to the spreadsheet. And you will see here on the spreadsheet, our last column is the price to snipe. So that means if you wanna go out and buy cards at a price where you can then resell them for more and generate a profit, you need to be sniping for less than these unfiltered prices. So basically that AJ Hawk sells for 8,500. If I bought it for 8,500, I could only resell it for maybe 8,600, which would generate a 100 coin profit. But remember, EA takes a 10% tax on cards that you sell. So I would lose 850 training there. So net, I would lose 750. But if I bought it for 7,700 or less, then I could resell it for 8,600 and I would generate a profit even after the EA tax. So what does this mean as a whole? The overall tip is you need to understand, look at this spreadsheet and keep up with it literally daily because you can notice fluctuations in the market. So what I'm going to show you here is a log here of some past days that we've logged. So let's go here, for example, and look at unfiltered prices on this first flashback Friday. Okay, this is an example of a day that the market was lower. So you'll see 11,300 and then it climbed back up to 12,600, 1,300, and then it fell back down again. Now you're gonna be able to start to notice these trends and notice and remember where prices are at. So there was a day, I cannot remember what day it was. It was the first day of Campus Heroes. These Campus Heroes were getting mass produced and being sold for extremely cheap. So on that day, I bought probably 20 or 30 Campus Heroes for only 5, 6, or 7,000 coins. And I've been reselling those for 8, 9, and 10,000 coins. So you can see there, because I knew where the market pricing was at, I knew that at 5, 6, or 7,000, that the prices would go back up once the market settled back down. I knew the only reason that those cards were so low is because it was a brand new promo. People were ripping a ton of packs, doing a bunch of sets, and then immediately selling their cards off. So understanding where the market's at and what kind of trends are coming is going to make you a ton of coins. I've done that with legend pieces this year where I bought a bunch of 82 legends for 10,000 coins when the market was closed for that one day. And then I resold all of those for 15, 16, or 17,000 coins and generated a bunch of profit. So where can you go to make sure to get a better understanding of those trends? That's not going to be me. I'm going to do my best to try to explain those things when it happens in my No Money Spent series. But Up and Adam Gaming will be linked down below. He posts tons of videos explaining these methods, these trends, these loopholes, things like that. Those are all going to be posted on his channel. I will post an occasional video like I'm doing today, but this is not the main content of my channel. I just wanted to get this out, get some recognition over to Adam, and also explain to you guys how I became a MUT millionaire as a No Money Spent player this early in the game with a good competitive team. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.